Tonight on the PageantCast, we have a great show. We have Kimberly Reichard. She's National Ms. 2016, and we're going to be getting some questions from the chat room. We're going to do the fantastic favorite five. It's all in tonight's special episode of the PageantCast.
Welcome to the PageantCast, your home for beauty pageant news and interviews on the internet.
I'm Corianne Strupp, Miss Wisconsin Collegiate America 2013. You're watching the PageantCast, the internet's first podcast about beauty pageants. And here's your host, Tim Kretschmann.
You are watching the PageantCast, and we're so lucky because we have Kimberly Reichard. She is National Ms. 2016. She is on the line with us tonight, and it looks like I'm starting to get a little of activity in there in the other room, but not enough yet for us to start our questions in the chat room, Kimberly. So guess what? We're going to start with what I like to call the fantastic favorite five. We're going to be asking you five things, kind of rapid style. I'm going to ask you your favorite of something, and these are all categories that I consider myself an expert in. And then I'm going to ask you a trivia question about them and see if you know as much about them as I know just off the top of my head. So, here we go, starting with, of course, your favorite theme park or theme park ride.
Oh, gosh, that's a tough one. Now, of course, being from Tennessee, I'm going to say Dollywood because I love Dollywood. I've been there many times.
Okay.
So it's probably my favorite park other than maybe Hershey Park in Pennsylvania.
What is unique about the roller coaster themed to firemen at Dollywood?
Oh,
It's a newer coaster.
It is. I remember going past it. You're going to have to help me out on this one, Tim.
The unique feature is you start out by going backwards.
Oh, backwards,
and then,
yes.
Yeah, and then they blast you around in the place. And then they, set a house on fire while you're inside. It's very frightening. All right. Who is your favorite fictional character?
Oh, golly. You're killing me here.
Well, this is what I do. I'm a professional. They could be on TV.
About
could
it. Who
be
is
movies.
yours?
Mine?
So while I'm thinking about that, who is
Yeah,
yours?
mine's simple. Chief Martin Brody from Jaws, played by Roy Scheider. I'm a huge Jaws fan. I've actually have interviewed some of the folks that made that movie. It's my favorite movie by far, and I love that character because he faces his fears and prevails. It's just it's a great story. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. How about this? This I'm gonna guess. I've written down my guess as to what your answer is gonna be on this one. Okay. Favorite horror movie?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Frightening
and
movie.
Those are the things that I don't ever hardly watch anymore. I think I'm so terrified.
I was right. I thought there's no way she's seen a lot of horror movies. I'm like, no, this is not the type. Yeah. Okay, we'll change it to favorite Disney movie.
Oh, Disney movie. Gosh, okay. Well, that'd be a toss-up between Tangled and Frozen. Probably Frozen. I love Frozen. It's such a great movie. I've probably watched it at least 20 times with my kids, and so it's just a good movie. Who
provides the voice of Elsa?
Mendes. No.
Yeah, you're close enough. I'm gonna give you that one.
Okay.
You're very close because let's face it, you did better than John Travolta in saying Idina Menzel is her name. Though my favorite character is Anna. I love Kristen Bell as that. And if you look on YouTube long enough, you can actually find where she sings, "Will you Build a Snowman, where she does it at all the different ages, and she like sounds like a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Great.
It's incredible. You have to find it. Disney keeps pulling it down. Disney keeps pulling it down every time she puts it up, but somebody else puts it up. It's fantastic. You got to find it.
I love it. She's so funny, and I think she says a great voice for that. She's beautiful too.
All right, and this one I'm kind of getting a feel I might know the answer to. Favorite TV show?
Oh, have to be Nashville.
All right, fantastic. Which famous actor was in the first 2 seasons of this movie playing the father of Connie Britton? Connie Britton's character, I should say.
Yes, I don't, I can't.
He also famously played James Jones in the Jonestown tragedy, the Guyana tragedy, back in the 70s on TV.
Okay, well, you
Famous
stumped me
actor.
on that one. That's a good trivia question.
Yeah, it's Powers Booth. Powers Booth. He's fantastic, and we love him a lot. Okay. So I think we got a few questions in here. We certainly have a lot of people. We are going to go to what I like to call questions from the chat room. That's right. We're going to the chat room right now. And first, let me tell you, there are a lot of people telling me how much they love you. And then we have Elizabeth Woknowski. Did I say that right? I want to thank Kimberly. She helped my daughter so much when she first started in pageantry. And then, now Morgan is making an inappropriate comment about me, calling herself my mic holder. That's just inappropriate. And then Denise Osment is telling us what a great role model you are. See, they're all saying nice things, and they're not asking questions. They need it. It's called questions from the chat room, people. Get those questions in there. And one of the questions I'm sure they all want to know, Kimberly, is what is a regular day for you as a national title holder? Has it changed from before to after the crowning? Oh, and let me
Not really. Yeah, not really. My family comes first, and I have 2 daughters, and my husband, he's a fireman, and I'm actually a dental assistant. And so, it's a family. Busy mornings are always very exciting. We're up before the crack of dawn and get everybody out the door. And so, being able to take care of patients throughout the day. I work at Nashville Smiles, and I have such a great respect for the dental industry. There's a lot of people that are scared when they come in, and I try to ease that and give them comfort and knowing that they're taken care of. And then I also, I do wine tastings on the side, so those are always fun with ladies and men. I get to experience some really great times with that with a traveling vineyard. But the great thing about I think having the National Miss title is giving me the opportunity to maybe have doors open that wouldn't open otherwise, and giving me a stepping stone to be able to not just better myself, but to also be able to help my community.
You have had a ton of success as a pageant title holder. What is a piece of advice that you would give folks that are competing in their first pageant or want to be successful? What is the one piece of advice that you received that you think really helped you, and what's a piece of advice you would just give out?
Okay. I would definitely say for ladies that are competing to not give up, because I think we all have to fail sometimes in order to succeed. And so, believe me, I've failed many times, but I just kept pushing the envelope to keep doing better and try to better myself. A lot of times you can have 2 different sets of judges, and this set of judges is going to pick one winner, and this set of judges is going to pick someone else. So I think it's all about your timing and what the judges are looking for. But a piece of advice that I would give a young lady starting out would be to be yourself. That's the one thing that I truly always say, be yourself. And also really get involved with your community. There's so many young ladies that they want to do things, but they're not really sure how. And I've tried to help steer a lot of young ladies in the right direction and getting them involved in things. And so I would just tell them to relax and to have fun, because that's really what it's all about. Pageants are fun. The reason why I got bit by the pageant bug, I guess you could say, because I just enjoy them. And I've, like I said, made lasting friendships from them and been able to do a lot of things that I probably wouldn't be able to do otherwise.
Now, this question that just came in, I'm pretty sure this is your daughter that just wrote this one. Why did you want to be in the pageant?
Why did I want to be in the pageant?
I suspect she knows the answer, but we'll ask it anyway.
Well, she may. I don't know if she knows the answer. I decided to try one more time in something, to be in a pageant system that I could do a lot of things with. And so there's a lot of different pageant systems out there, but the National Ms. is really one that I felt like that I could do a lot of great things with, and really wanted to try to win it. So that's the reason why I actually competed.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much. We are just about out of time. Want to check, is there anything else you'd like to say to our viewers before we sign off for the evening?
Well, I just want to say thank you to all my friends, my family, people that have supported me throughout the years, and also to my husband, who I know I drive him crazy when I get ready to compete, and my family, but they know how much I enjoy this, and they know how much I appreciate all the kind gestures. And I just want other people to know that if you decide that you want to do a pageant, do it, because it's a lot of fun. It builds your self-confidence, your self-esteem. I was really actually a quite shy person for a long time, and I feel like that pageants really brought me out of my shell. It gave me a lot of confidence to do things in my career and in my life. And so pageants are not bad. I know sometimes they get a bad rap, but pageants are a great thing. I think it's great for young ladies and for women my age and older.
That's actually been a theme on the show as we've talked to people, is how pageants really help you come out of your shell and help you interact with others. If you're even a little bit shy, pageantry has absolutely no time for that. It will be out of you by the time you've done a few pageants. You will no longer be shy, and you're one of the kindest, most friendly people that I've met in my travels. It's absolutely a thrill to get to talk to you this evening. I should also tell you that your daughter hit us with about 10,000 hearts in the last 5 seconds. It literally almost blew up the internet. So that did occur.
Love it. Love them.
Well, I think it is time for us to do our special favorite. Oh gosh, here come the hearts again. She's laughing. I can hear her in the background. But I do want to ask for one more pageant wave before we go this evening. So, Kimberly, can I see that very special pageant wave of yours?
Absolutely. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night to you, and to all of our viewers, Tiara Dreams.
Submitting material to the PageantCast is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Come up with an idea. We know you have some. An appearance? A crowning?
Record a brief video on your phone or webcam and remember to include your title and name.
Send it to submit@PageantCast.com.
Videos are best as we are a video show after all, but we do take photos and stories.
Get yours in now before the competition for space gets too big. We want your submissions.
You. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.